You've got to tune to KEXP. We are listener-powered radio at 90.3 FM in Seattle. You can find us online streaming around the world at KEXP.org. And today we're streaming live video. Our good friend Thao and the Get Down, Stay Down are here with us. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having us back.
It is always so wonderful to see you. And you have a new record coming out. Is that coming out this week or next week?
It's coming out tomorrow.
That's what I thought. All right. Coming out tomorrow. That's exciting. And premiering some new tunes for us today. Why don't you start us off with a song?
Sure. This song's called Hand to God. We creep so deep in disguise, the private lives of private eyes. My baby, you know she loved the light, and I tried so hard to do right. We should weep to be free. Do you still see God in me? What kind of man am I to take the fear to you? Take a miracle to keep me near to you. I show you the metal I am made of. Show you exactly what you've been afraid of. My hands to God to save her. How do I save? I've so much to pay for. First you start with the greed, then you take all of me. Hand to God, 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 hand to God. Belief and relief, nothing to stay for. Won't ask you to survive me one day more. My hands to God to save her. But how do I save? I've so much to pay for. We should weep to be free. Do you still see God in me? What kind of man am I to take the fear to you? Take a miracle to keep me near to you. I show you the metal I am made of. Show you exactly what you've been afraid of. My hands to God to save her. But how do I save? I so much to pay for. We creep so deep in disguise, the private lives of private eyes. My baby, you know she loved the light, and I tried so hard to do right. Belief and relief, nothing to stay for. Won't ask you to survive me one day more. My hands to God to save her. How do I save? I've so much to pay for.
We're live in the KEXP studios with Thao and the Get Down, Stay Down, and we're streaming live video at KEXP.org if you'd like to see what's going on here at KEXP today. Thao and the Get Down, Stay Down will be at Sonic Boom Records tonight at 6 p.m. That's a free all ages in-store, and tomorrow releasing a brand new album called A Man Alive. Excited to have them performing songs from that one today. What have you got next?
Next Next up, the song is called Astonished Man.
Decades to decide, I need to see. Decades to decide, I will never be satisfied with how I have been. Let's find and capture an astonished man into the notions. Forgive me. You don't look for me how I will look for you without a wish to see anybody new. You don't look for me how I will look for you without a wish to see anybody new. So worried, worried, yet I won't hurry, hurry. What is the weight of a lonely man? So worried, worried, yet I won't hurry, hurry. I still sleep as only the careless can. You don't look for me how I will look for you without a wish to see anybody new. You don't look for me how I will look for you without a wish to see anybody new. So worried, worried, yet I won't hurry, hurry. What is the weight of a lonely man? So worried, worried, yet I won't hurry, hurry. I still sleep as only the careless can. How far gone, how far flown could I be when all along you have belonged to me? How far gone, how far flown could I be when all along you have belonged to me? Decades to decide, I need to see. Find and capture an astonished man, hold him till he knows he is forgiven.
That sounded fantastic. Thao and the Get Down, Stay Down live on KEXP. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We're streaming live video today at KEXP.org, and Thao and the Get Down, Stay Down have a new album coming out tomorrow called A Man Alive. We're hearing songs from that now. And Thao, it is a beautiful, beautiful record. I'm so excited people are getting to hear live songs from it today, and they'll be able to get it starting tomorrow.
Thank you so much. We're so excited to be sharing it, and this is the second thing that we're doing that is not just us and our tour manager listening to it. So,
well, we're honored. I want to talk a little bit about this record. I know that it's a very personal record for you. We the Common was a very powerful record. That was inspired by your time volunteering, speaking with women who were incarcerated in California prisons, and a very powerful message about social justice. And you dug really deep for this one, a very personal and powerful topic. Do you feel comfortable talking a little bit about that?
Sure. Are you going to charge me?
Pay by the hour.
Yeah. What's your rate sliding scale?
We'll let you get by today, sharing with our listeners. It'll be a social cause.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Yeah. No, I have no problem talking about it. But it is a deeply personal record, and it was time. And as I started writing songs for the record, it was clear that every song that was visiting me was insistent upon being about this topic, and that kind of insistence just sort of compelled the making of the record. I never intended to be this vulnerable or straightforward about it, but at a certain point you just accept it, and then you start to embrace that it actually is really necessary to do it, and it was an incredibly gratifying experience. Are all of the songs about your father, who was not present for much of your life, or do you feel that they are for him, about him, both? I think all the songs are either incredibly directly related or indirectly related to my relationship with him and my upbringing and the sort of defenses or protections that you develop to get by. But the album is basically a document of the trajectory of our relationship and my life through that filter. And so there are some songs where I'm talking to him. There's some songs where I'm talking to myself, and there's some where they're from his perspective, and which are just presumptions on my part. But I would presume a level of remorse and regret, and a bit of self-critique.
I'm curious if there was a catalyst that made it so that you wanted to do this right now, and if it was hard to get going, or if the songs just came pouring out.
The songs just came pouring out. The idea of recording them and then performing them live and other people listening to them were another issue entirely. There's one instance that I recall vividly, and that was having breakfast with an old friend of mine who had a similar estrangement with her dad, and she had heard that he was sick, and she was at a point of sort of at the precipice of making contact again, because she didn't, she didn't want him to pass without doing something, without resolving whatever it was, or a lifetime of a lot of things, and that struck me to the core, and it sort of it woke up this kind of curiosity and this level of reflection that I had to that point avoided. But so that was the beginning of Nobody Dies. That's where that song comes from, and Nobody Dies is the first of a batch to sort of set the precedent and to show me that this record was going to be about this relationship.
I imagine putting it all out there, feeling so raw and vulnerable, it was great to be surrounded by your band. And I also know that you worked with a very close friend, Merrill Garbus, who produced this record.
Yes, I won't make eye contact with them because I don't want them to get emotional. I don't want to get emotional. But yeah, we kept this recording process incredibly tight-knit because it was so personal, and I don't think I could have delved into the subject matter in this way and dealt with it so directly had it not been for my friends. And with Meryl, I knew that I couldn't make this record without someone. She is such a dear friend, and that's the foundation of our working relationship, is that we're very close friends. And so she knows everything, and she's been there for all of it. And I trust her so much. So we needed her. I needed her at the helm, and to encourage the most honest reflection and introspection that I could muster.
There's a lot of beauty and, as you say, introspection in the lyrics in this record, juxtaposed with very upbeat music, which you're known for. And, of course, Marilyn Tune-Yards is a perfect pairing for that. I read somewhere that this album was birthed from beats and bass, and I thought that fit perfectly what I'm hearing. Did you have a different plan for the sonic palette of this record? It's not too different in sound from the old record, but there's some subtle differences here.
Definitely, yeah. That was one of the primary objectives of this new record when we were in pre-production, when we were demoing as a band. With touring We the Common, our last record, towards the end of that album cycle, I think that we coalesced as a live band and were able to capture and embrace this energy live that was primarily beat and bass driven. And so moving forward, we knew we would want to wrangle that and embody it on this new record in ways that it had not yet had the opportunity to do so. Was that a long enough sentence?
No, that was
keeping
perfect.
Track. And then the other negotiation I made with myself and then with everyone else was if I was going to attack this subject matter, we had to have a really fun record that we could dance to and sing to, and there would be an exuberance there and the kind of vitality. Because I didn't want to be sad every night, and so to be able to perform it and have this kind of rambunctious quality to it is really important.
You always engage your audience, even those two songs I wanted to sing along and I was bouncing around and dancing over here. There's always lots of ham claps in your records, so your live show is not to be missed. And you'll be at Sonic Boom Records tonight at 6 p.m. The kids can come out to those shows, and that's free.
We love children.
And you're coming back through Seattle. You're going to be playing the Neptune Theater on March 26th, so a couple of opportunities to see Thao and the Get Down, Stay Down. Can you play another song for us?
Sure can. This song is called Guts.
I don't need my
Another great song from the new album, A Man Alive, coming out tomorrow on Ribbon Music. It's Thao and the Get Down, Stay Down live here in the KEXP studios. And time for one more song.
The song's called Nobody Dies. Not to say, not to say, not to say I wasn't grieving in the evening. Not to say, not to say, not to say I wanted another just like the other. Take all of it. All of it, I take all of it, and then you send, then you send, then you send it all back to me. We act like nobody died. You act like nobody dies. I act like nobody dies. We act like nobody dies. What to say? What to say? What to say? We hope the Father never falls. What to say? What to say? What to say? You made a cruel kid come look what you did. I take all of it. I send all of it, and then you send it all my life. Won't you come for me? I got love to give, too scared to leave. All my life, won't you come for me? I got love to give, too scared to leave. We act like nobody dies. You act like nobody dies. I act like nobody dies. We act like nobody dies. We act like nobody dies. You act like nobody dies. I act like nobody dies. We act like nobody dies.
Thao and the Get Down, Stay Down on KEXP. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. You all sound so great.
Thank you so much for having us.
And coming back to Seattle, playing at the Neptune Theater on March 26th. And tonight you can see them at Sonic Boom Records, an all-ages free show at 6 p.m. So great to see you. Once again, a brand new album out tomorrow called A Man Alive. And thank you again, all of you, so much.
Thank you, Cheryl.
You've got it tuned to KEXP Seattle. That was awesome.
Oh, cool.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.